We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. You agree? Co-creation at its best. What a nice convergence. We see you have dragged your physical bodies here. We have not. Turns out they're not that necessary. Nice, however. Sit on your individual chairs. You think you are individual clumps, but you're not. You are consciousness. You are consciousness streaming consciousness. These days you are understanding about streaming a bit more. Streaming consciousness. You are source energy streaming into these physical bodies. And sometimes you allow your connection to be full and perfect. And when that's happening, you feel so good. You feel eager. You feel lighthearted. You feel clarity and ease. And sometimes you don't allow yourself to flow quite as well. That's what negative emotion indicates. You're sort of pinching off a stream that could be clearer. So what we are here in response to your asking primarily about is about that relationship between who you are as source energy and who you are allowing yourself to be in this physical body. How much of that source energy part of you are you allowing to flow here and now in this conversation or in this contemplation or in this evaluation? So we like to talk about your relationship with who you really are. And we like to talk about you in this world. We like to acknowledge this leading edge place where you stand. We are so pleased that you are out here on the leading edge, not just the leading edge of humanity, not just the leading edge of what is physical, but the leading edge of all that is, because through the contrast that you explore, you come to new conclusions, new desires. And as those new desires are born within you, you set into motion the momentum of source energy flowing toward them. Momentum is the operative word of this day and of your life, because momentum is what law of attraction causes the frequency that you've got going on to become. We've been talking to you for a while. Have you been listening? Been telling you about law of attraction. And recently we've been telling you about how when you sift through the contrast and you know what you don't want, you launch a rocket of desire about what you do want, because nothing causes you to clarify your desire more than life experience. Words don't teach, but life experience certainly does, doesn't it? So your life experience is constantly posing for you new desires, new preferences, rockets, vibrational rockets that you are not up to speed with when you first launch them, because they were born out of synthesizing life. They were born out of comparison. Sometimes they're born out of competition. They're born out of your relationship with others, but you are constantly coming to conclusions of desire that you are not up to speed with when the desire is first born. There is a vibrational gap. So we began telling you that when you send those rockets, that those rockets are gathered, that law of attraction is gathering all of your rockets of desire. There's a vibrational reality that exists, a vivid reality that exists, that is the culmination of everything that you've been asking for, even what you asked for before you came into this physical body, relative to how you would be when you got in this physical body, is all contained in this vibrational reality. But you've got to be a vibrational match to that before it can manifest in a way that you can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it in a way that others can be aware of it too. So we talked to you a lot. We wrote a whole book about your vortex, your vibrational reality, this swirling mass that law of attraction accomplishes as a result of all that you ask for. this high frequency of no resistance, of the solutions to your problems and the answers to your questions and the beingness of your becoming. It is a vortex, a vibrational reality. It's the precursor to what you will live later once you find vibrational alignment with it. And you liked the subject of the vortex for the most part. We watched you. We could see you wanting to get in the vortex. We would say, get into the vortex, get into the vortex. Get in there where everything you want is. A little annoying to you because you couldn't actually get in there and see anything, but you could feel it. You could feel when you were in alignment with it. So now we're wanting you to understand that if you can maintain that hopeful, expectant vibrational frequency until it becomes, because momentum always moves it in the direction of where you're pointed, becomes more than hope, becomes belief, and then knowing. Once you have practiced the vibration of what's in your vortex long enough that you own the frequency of it, so that there's no gap between you right here where you stand and the vibrational reality that you have created over your life experience, then those objects, those subjects, those relationships, those desires, those answers, those solutions that you have been asking for flow seamlessly in perfect timing into your experience. Called this gathering many different things. For a while it was law of attraction. Then we began talking about the science of deliberate creation, because it is a science, because it is ever expanding, and it must be deliberate if you have any control over your own experience. But you got so carried away with that, you began to turn the science of deliberate creation into that effort thing that you're so used to. And that effort thing doesn't work, because that effort thing is mostly pushing against what you don't want. And so we began calling the art of allowing. The art of allowing. The art of allowing what? The art of allowing my personal alignment. The art of allowing my connection to source energy. The art of allowing my passageway to be open so that that clear thought can flow. The art of allowing my abundance and well-being. The art of allowing myself to be in my physical body and really be the extension of source energy that I was born to be. The art of allowing the source who flows to me and through me to be recognized by me. The art of realization, the art of realizing all of the resources that are abundantly surrounding me. The art of allowing, practicing the path of least resistance. How can I most allow who I really am to flow, to be present, to be demonstrated in this moment? So we're eager to talk with you about anything that you want to talk about. There is nothing that is off limits. What we want to help you to realize, and it will be really easy for you to realize it in this environment, is that you are capable of anything that you desire with just a little vibrational tweaking. And that vibrational tweaking is easy, but it's something that you have to practice. And because you've practiced opposition to it for a while, then letting go of those practice thoughts will be a part of the process of your coming into alignment more with who you are. As we visit, it would become clearer and clearer. We'll talk with each of you in the way that is most likely to lead you down your path of least resistance to a vibrational stance that will help you to allow what you want, to allow the clarity in the moment. Did you know that the vibration of a question and the vibration of an answer are different vibrations, different frequencies? Just like you can't set your radio dial on 98 FM and hear what's being broadcast on 106 AM. The frequencies have to match up. The transmitter and the receiver have to be in sync. So you have been, through the exposure to life, you've been synthesizing, sorting, sifting, coming to conclusions and preferences, and you've been launching rockets of desire with the help of the source within you. So there is this beingness that is you, this worthy, prosperous, vital, alive being, surrounded with all of the things that you have identified that are important to you, that you want, that for the most part you're not quite yet a very good match to. This seminar really is about helping you to come into vibrational alignment with who you really are, to allow the whole of you to be present. Because when the whole of you is present, not only do you have clarity, which is delicious, not only do you have vitality, which is delicious, not only do you feel love and worthiness, which is delicious, but you are allowing the whole of who you are to be present, which is powerful. It is intoxicating. It is who you are. And once you begin experiencing that sort of alignment, where you're streaming that inspiration on a regular basis, you will never again be willing to step back into negative commentary or negative thought that deprive you of all of those resources. The leverage of alignment is unfathomable through your physical terms in the sense of comparison. You all have 24 hours a day, but the effort factor is so limited. When you are counting on your effort to compensate for alignment that you're not doing, you just can't make it up with hard work. There's just not enough action in the world to compensate for that misalignment of energies. But with just a little bit of awareness and understanding of how this all works, you can find yourself in vibrational alignment with who you really are, and you can access the energy that creates worlds and flow it through your vantage point toward the creation of whatever you want. You can feed the hungry. You can help the world find its balance. You can be or do or have anything that you choose, but you cannot do it from your disconnected, cut off from source energy perspective. You can't join the complainers and the pushers againsters and accomplish or be what you've come to be. So let's get going. Let's sort it out a little bit at a time. It is our expectation that you will push the reset button today, that you will find vibrational alignment with who you are, and that you will participate in the energy of that alignment long enough that you will be forever vibrationally changed. Now, we don't mean this alignment that is certain to happen today is not like a college degree where once you get the certificate, you just hang it on your wall and it's yours forevermore. It's not like that, because your alignment either is or isn't in the moment. But you're going to be able to tell from now on whether you're in alignment or not, because you can tell by the way you feel. Your emotions are the key to your alignment. The better you feel, the more in alignment with who you are and all that you've become you are. The worse you feel, the more out of alignment you are. Sort of like the hot and cold game. Kate wanted to play that with Jerry and Esther when she was really little. They played it in a big building. She would hide something in the building, and then she would give them clues so that they could find it. You're getting warmer, she'd say. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Getting colder. And because she knew where it was, and because she gave good clues, they always found it. It was so much fun. Sometimes Jerry would pretend that colder was warmer and warmer was colder, but Kate never let him get away with that. You know better than that. You know what warmer means, Jerry. You know what warmer means. You know. And you know what good feels like. And you know what not good feels like. So stop pretending that you don't know. You know. You know when you feel good, and you know when you don't. We've enjoyed this interaction more than words can explain. And we want you to know that these thoughts have never been before unto all of the universe. We've stepped into new places as a result of who you are. The universe has expanded as a result of this combination of thoughts and desires and beliefs. This expansion is what we all live for. In other words, we are eternal beings, all of us. We will never cease to be. And since we never cease to be, there's no place we're trying to get. All of that we think we're going to, you especially in your human form, is because you think you will feel better in getting there. But once you get there, then there'll be more and more and more and more and more. And so what we want you to leave this gathering really feeling, and you're in a place where you can get it easily, is that in all of all that is, there only is and only ever has been and only ever will be right here, right now. There's only now and how you feel, and only now and how you feel, and only now and how you feel. And you have control over how you feel now, and how you feel now, and how you feel now. And as you begin exercising that control over how you feel now and how you feel now, oh, how you feel now is just going to be enhanced in how you feel now.